Tarique Rahman pledges to build safe, human and democratic Bangladesh. Formation of new government before Ramadan, President to administer oath. Chief Advisor congratulates Tarique Rahman, Shafiqur Rahman and Nahid Islam. Foreign observers term Bangladesh's election historic and of global standard. Well, good evening viewers. I'm Salim Kadir, those with the headlines and you're watching English Bulletin. We now follow with the details. BNP Chairman Tarique Rahman has pledged to build a safe and human and democratic Bangladesh in the days ahead. Addressing a post-election press conference at Intercontinental Hotel in Dhaka, he said people of the country are now free from today. Tarique Rahman said that the pro-democracy people of the country have once again made the BNP victorious and described this victory as a win for Bangladesh and for democracy. He extended congratulations to 51 political parties that participated in the election. He specifically thanked the interim government and the Election Commission for successfully holding a peaceful, free, fair and impartial election, dispelling all public doubts. Tarique Rahman also praised the role of all election-related officials, the armed forces, law enforcement agencies, and domestic and international media and observers. In reply to a question of an Indian journalist, the BNP chairman said law will settle whether Awami League will be able to do politics. Journalists from the local and foreign media joined the press conference. The new government is going to be formed before the upcoming fasting point of Ramadan. President Mohammad Shahabuddin Chuppu will administer the oath of the cabinet members. The cabinet division has taken out all preparations to organize the oath-taking ceremony. Around 1,000 guests will participate in the ceremony. BNP is going to form government after around 2 decades, securing absolute majority in the 13 parliamentary elections. Cabinet Secretary Dr. Sheikh Abdul Razak said the oath of the cabinet ministers will take place within 3 to 4 days. He said President Mohammad Shahabuddin will administer the oath of the head of the government and the members of the cabinet at the Banga Bhavan. Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus, in phone calls and congratulatory message, has congratulated BNP Chairman Tarique Rahman, Jamaat Amir Shafiqur Rahman and NCP Governor Nahid Islam for the prestigious results in the polls. BNP is going to form government, securing absolute majority in the 13 parliamentary elections. In a congratulatory message, the Chief Advisor expressed hope that under Tarique Rahman's leadership, national unity would be strengthened and democratic values, the rule of law and accountable governance would be reinforced. In the message of Jamaat Amir, the Chief Advisor said he expects the party will play a constructive role as a responsible opposition. In the message to Nahid Islam, the Chief Advisor praised the new party NCP. He called upon all parties to work together for the sake of the country. The oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected parliament members and cabinet members of the new government would take place on Monday or Tuesday. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said this at a press conference on Saturday afternoon. He said the preparation has started under the leadership of the Chief Advisor since Friday. Meanwhile, Chief Advisor's Special Assistant Ali Riaz urged political parties to implement the reforms showing respect to the referendum verdict. At Foreign Service Academy briefing on Saturday morning, Professor Ali Riaz noted that the overwhelming yes vote in the referendum reflects clear people's mandate for reform. The citizens of Bangladesh gave in a clear and unequivocal manner their verdict for the constitutional reform proposals contained in the July National Charter, he added. Earlier, the EC published the Gazette of the newly elected MPs. The European Union Election Observation Mission termed Bangladesh's 13 parliamentary elections as credible, describing the polls as a pivotal step towards restoring democratic governance and rule of law. Ivars Ijabs, members of the European Parliament and chief observer of the EU EOM, presented the mission's preliminary statement on the February 12th parliamentary elections at a press briefing in the capital Dhaka on Saturday. The delegation of members of the European Parliament fully endorsed the mission statement. Chief Observer Ijab said this historic contest was genuinely competitive with fundamental freedoms broadly respected. Today is the first day of Bengali calendar month Falgun. The day also marks the Valentine's Day. The Bosonto Utshab Udjapon Porishad has organized Bosonto Utshab today. The first day of spring in the Bengali calendar is marked with vibrant nationwide festivities focusing on yellow and orange colors. People wear traditional yellow saris and Punjabis, adorn themselves with flowers and enjoy cultural programs including Rabindra Sangeet, poetry recitations, dancing and the wearing of flower crown. A program marking the Bosonto Utshab was organized on Liberation War Museum premises in capital's Agargaon in the capital Dhaka. Dear viewers, we now follow with a short break and we will be back soon with US military preparing for potentially weeks-long Iran operations, Reuters. Welcome back, you're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. 2 people were killed and 3 others were injured in an explosion while making crude bombs at a house in Chapai Nawabganj. The incident occurred in Fatarapara, a village under Char Bagdana Union of Chapai Nawabganj, Shodar Upazila, at around on Saturday dawn. Additional Police Super NM Wasim Firoz said several people were making bombs on Saturday dawn. 2 persons were killed and 3 others seriously injured as the explosion took place. The injured people are undergoing treatment at Rajshahi Medical College Hospital. Condition of 2 are critical. The explosion caused the brick walls of the house to collapse and blew off its tin roof. We now begin with news around the world. The US military is preparing for the possibility of sustained weeks-long operations against Iran if President Donald Trump orders an attack. 2 US officials told Reuters in what could become a far more serious conflict than previously seen between the countries. The disclosure by the officials, who spoke on condition of anonymity due to the sensitive nature of the planning, raises the stakes for the diplomacy underway between the United States and Iran. Asked for the comment on the preparations for the potentially sustained US military operation, White House spokesperson Anna Kelly said President Trump has all options on the table with regard to Iran. He listens to a variety of perspectives on any given issue but makes a final decision based on what is best for our country and national security, Kelly said. The Indian Armed Forces are set to receive additional S-400 missiles from Russia after the Defense Acquisition Council (DAC) granted the acceptance of necessity for combat missiles. These new missiles are intended for existing S-400 batteries, while 2 squadrons are still pending delivery from Russia. India currently operates 3 squadrons of the S-400 system. The DAC, under the chairmanship of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, accorded acceptance of necessity for various proposals of the services at an estimated value of about 3.60 lakh crore rupees. Besides combat missiles, proposals of Rafale jets, 8I long-range maritime reconnaissance aircraft and infantry combat vehicles, among others, have been approved. Before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. Tarique Rahman pledges to build safe, humane and democratic Bangladesh. Formation of new government before Ramadan, President to administer oath. Chief Advisor congratulates Tarique Rahman, Shafiqur Rahman and Nahid Islam. Foreign observers termed Bangladesh's election historic and of global standard. US military preparing for potentially weeks-long Iran operations, Reuters. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.